Ramadan and the Ramadan nights. Let's go find out more about this cultural and religious event.
رمضان جانا وفرحنا بعد غيابه وبقاله زمان كانوا قولوا شهر بدوله غنوا أهلا رمضان رمضان جانا أهلا قولوا معانا رمضان جانا قولوا معانا رمضان جانا.
Muslims all over the world await the holy month of Ramadan with great longing for the value of this month in the hearts of Muslims. And the manifestations of celebrations differ from one country to another. There are many inherited features that characterize Ramadan in Egypt until our time. With the progress of time and culture, all the festivities were not forgotten, but rather renewed and developed, and these characteristics are still only associated with Ramadan. Egyptians associate several rituals with Ramadan, where they hold a number of special appearances to celebrate the advent of the month of fasting. The holy month in Egypt is distinguished by several customs that give it a special character, with special ornaments decorating the streets.
The Egyptian heritage is an important and integral part of who we are as Egyptians. Let's go find out more about how we preserve our heritage.
As one of the arts most associated with the holy month of Ramadan in Egypt, Khayamiya arts are considered authentic Egyptian, as their manufacture began in ancient Egypt at the time of the pharaohs, according to the French Egyptologist Gaston in his book Royal Mummies. He found that a pavilion of leather was discovered with the 21st family, which dates back to the year 1009 BC, which confirms that Khayamiya is an ancient Egyptian art, but it became famous strongly in the Mamluk era and flourished to this day in Cairo, in Bab Zuela Street, in El Hussein area in Old Cairo. El-Khayamiya is one of the arts of embroidery on thick cotton and linen fabrics using bright colors and prominent lines and murals. Embroidery varies between Islamic geometric formations and pharaonic patterns such as papyrus and the lotus flower, and some of these are used to decorate homes, walls, and restaurants. Khayamiya art dates back to the Pharaonic era, as it is one of the first handicrafts that man learnt and practiced in order to make shelter, and then the matter developed. Later on, the Egyptian artist sought to bring joy to his dwelling, and he started breaking his fast by making his tent and began making it from brightly colored fabrics using the ancient Arabic designs and motifs. Khayamiya is one of the delicate professional arts that require high artistic talent and many specifications such as patience to learn manual art and the superior ability to mix colors with high professionalism.
We're here at the Cairo Opera House, a cultural hub that brings in all forms of art together, such as music and singing. Let's go find out more about what the Cairo Opera House has in store for us.
As part of the special Ramadan nights organized by the Cairo Opera House, headed by Dr. Khalid Dagher, 2 concerts were held in a tour to return to the beautiful time of Egyptian songs and music memories with its artistic heritage that expresses the national identity during the holy month of Ramadan. On the Grand Theatre stage, the Abdul Halim Nuera Arabic Music Ensemble presented a concert led by Maestro Ahmed Amir with the participation of the superstar singer Mohammed Al Hilw and the star Riham Abdul Hakim. The Abdul Halim Nuera Ensemble also presented a number of old songs for series that were shown during the month of Ramadan, including the series Prophet Muhammad, the Messenger of Allah, 1001 Nights, Abu Layla al-Bishri, the Mitwali Gates, Arabesque, People of Cairo, Imam of Preachers, and I Will Not Live in My Father's Costumes, and Who Doesn't Like Fatma. The band stars were Walid Haidar, Amira Ahmed, Sumaya Wagdi, Ahmed Aifat, Muhammad Hassan, Amr Safa, Mu'min Khalil, and Mustafa Nagdi. Singer Muhammad Al-Helwa presented a number of his famous works, which were represented in the sequences of dramatic works that were classics for Egyptians and Arabs as well. Among these songs were the songs of the series Layali Al-Hilmiya or Al-Hilmiya Nights, Zizania, and his works were accompanied by the Abdul Halim Nuwera Ensemble, led by the maestro Ahmed Amir, presenting the songs in a great and professional performance. Singer Reham Abdul Hakim also presented a selection of her works, which she sang for famous Ramadan series, including Fresca sequels, On My Mind, We Are Back, and finally Sulaiman's Ring. Simultaneously on the open-air stage in the midst of a crowd, the band, Our Good Old Days, led by maestro Muhammad Osman, played some of the works for the 90s and the time of great art, together with selections of famous songs and works with fast rhythms that the audience interacted with. These songs included My Love, Yana Yana, He Came After 2 Days, the songs of the series He and She and Me,
قولي بالبداية أول الحكاية خلي للنهاية
has a strong cultural and arts perspective here, and we like to share what we believe in and part of our heritage with the world. And we also like to learn more about what the world has to offer when it comes to the arts. Let's go find out more about these cultural exchanges.
Within the activities of the Ramadan program of the Cairo Opera House, the Yemeni Embassy organized a concert for Yemeni troupe on the small theater, which included features of the Yemeni local heritage, as well as folkloric tabloids and dances in traditional clothes.
هغني مجموعة أغاني يمنية تتواكب والليلة الرمضانية.
I'm joining this event as a singer and artist. I'll be singing some Yemeni songs on the occasion of the activities of Ramadan Culture Nights in Egypt at the Cairo Opera House. The performance will also include singing Yemeni group performing some tawashih and collectives of religious nomination to suit the Ramadanic atmosphere, which Hadramaut is famous for, in addition of my single performance Sabbuh Ya Qaddus and others. For me, it's my first time here in the Cairo Opera House, and I can't describe my happiness to be in such great artistic avenue and the welcome that we received, which we truly appreciate, and the efforts of the Egyptian side for giving other cultures the opportunity to show their traditions and heritage. I got to say that the Yemen traditions are so close to most of the Arab countries, maybe the difference would be only with food.
والله العرض المسرحي اللي عنقدمها اليوم هذا
This is our first time in Egypt and at the Cairo Opera House. Today's performance is about Yemeni folkloric dances. We will start with a powerful dance which is full of excitement and kind of fight style dance which make it special. Yet our folk is full of other traditional dances including Al-Sanhani, Al-Hirazi, Al-Matari, Al-Hamdani and Al-Harithi. Our dances are so diverse and we will introduce our first dance with the creative artist Mulatif Al-Hamidi. Then we are going to perform some of the original Sana'a traditional folk dance that is originated from Bir al-Azab through different styles like al-Hadrami, al-Tuhemi and al-Baydani. It's always a dance group that is based on even numbers, whether 2, 4, 8 dancers or even more. And for our famous instruments that is usually used as basics in most of the dances are Tasa and al-Marafiq. Each dance has its own attitude, music and performance. My role is to lead, train, prepare the material and music as a coordinator and director of the show. I always do that with love and with the brotherhood spirit. The Islamic Nights continues its activities within the framework of the Ramadan program at the Cairo Opera House, exposing the audience to a diverse range of cultures and different heritage and traditions. Shuruq Bikir, Cultural Magazine.
This brings us to the end of this episode of Cultural Magazine. Hope you enjoyed it and happy Ramadan to everyone watching.